Hey Isabel, I'm doing alright. Hello everybody and welcome to Friday Night SmackDown. Hey. What? Dun 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 dun. Hey! I love you too, Isabel. Look who's here! It's the CEO of WWE, Patrick Ballantyne. What's he doing out here? Hey, Sean. What is the boss, Patrick Ballantyne, doing out here? Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the CEO of WWE, Patrick Ballantyne. And this crowd are on their feet for the CEO of WWE. We've got some big matches in store here tonight. We got some big matches in store here tonight. As this crowd here in Detroit are on their feet for the CEO. Patrick. Detroit! Welcome to Friday Night SmackDown! So how are you all doing tonight? Patrick. Alright, thank you very much. So, you're all probably wondering, what in the blue hell am I doing out here? Well, I'm out here for two big major things. And I'm here to make some big announcements. Tonight, I'm here to announce two huge Elimination Chamber matches that are going to be set to take place in 2 weeks at the Elimination Chamber. Whoa. As we all know, Roxanne Perez will be defending her title inside the Elimination Chamber. So I've decided to make two more Elimination Chamber matches. Depending on who Nessa chooses at WrestleMania, this Elimination Chamber match will be determine the next contender for the champion that isn't chosen by Nessa. It'll be Blair Davenport, Rhea Ripley, Mariah May, Mercedes Moné, and Carmella and Dakota Kai inside a number one contenders Elimination Chamber match. And the winner of that chamber will face off against the champion that Nessa does not choose at WrestleMania. Wow. That's huge. But also Cody Rhodes. I walked past Cody Rhodes earlier tonight, and he told me he is a fighting champion. Aussie. Oi. You know, I walked past Cody Rhodes not too long ago, and he told me he's a fighting champion. So I decided to put that to the test, as he will step inside the Elimination Chamber and will defend his WWE Championship against Braun Breaker, Seth freaking Rollins, Cortez, Jon Moxley, and Kenny Omega. Whoa! Huge. That is huge. So that, my friends, is the big announcement. Those are the big announcements that I had. And speaking of major announcements, I'm going to make one more right here tonight. In our main event, we will see Seth Rollins team with Kenny Omega and Cody Rhodes to take on Braun Breaker, Cortez, and Jon Moxley in a 6-man tag in our main event. Whoa! Patrick pulling out all the stops. Thank you all. Thank you all for listening. And have a good night, Detroit. Wow. Our CEO dropping bombshells. Our CEO dropping bombshells early on. 2 big major elimination chamber matches. Unbelievable. That is going to be huge. Cody Rhodes will be defending his title inside the chamber. But not only that, there will be a #1 contenders chamber match. Patrick Ballantyne's really pulling out all the stops to make this match to make Elimination Chamber in Ireland, in Dublin, Ireland, a must-see show for all the Irish people. Dun 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 dun. I'm not a fan of that. I'm not a fan of SmackDown becoming 3 hours. That means 6 hours of wrestling. Well, if you count NXT, that's 2 hours. So that's 8 hours of wrestling for WWE now. And then plus any premium live events they have. And we're kicking things off with some tag team action. It's Fraxium. These guys are high-flying Cole, and they're going to put out all the stops here. We are DIY! And their opponents, Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa. DIY! Huge tag team implications here. These 2 teams will be looking to climb up the ranks to get a future opportunity at the WWE Tag Team Championships. But also, as we heard, it's been made official earlier tonight. It was made official last week. Gunther will take on Kevin Owens. Ludwig and Gunther wanted opportunities, and Nick Aldis' way of giving them opportunities is to slot them in the tag team division. Yeah, Gunther and Ludwig find that as a complete disrespect. And Ludwig finds that as a complete disrespect to the Ring General. The Ring General wanted an opportunity at the WWE Championship, not waste his time in the tag team division. Or he will fight Kevin Owens, one half of the tag team champions, and if Gunther wins, he and Ludwig get themselves a future opportunity at the WWE Tag Team Championships. And look at this here. And now Johnny and Ciampa with a nice double team. Nice double team by DIY. Beautiful double team there by DIY. These 2 teams will love an opportunity at the WWE Tag Team titles. Nathan Fraser. Oh, look at this. And a DDT. Good Lord. These guys are going all out. Nathan Fraser with a DDT. Oh, and a side effect. Ciampa crashing hard. Ciampa crashing hard on the floor. Man, oh man, what a huge main event to come. Made official by our CEO, Cody Rhodes. Seth Rollins and Kenny Omega will take on Jon Moxley, Cortez, in a massive 6-man tag. Absolutely. That's going to be huge. And you can't forget about Braun Breaker. Yep, both teams are faces. And now Gargano through the ropes. That'll be a huge 6-man tag. Tag made. tag made here as Gargano and Axiom now in the ring. Oh, nice counter there by Gargano. So far, these two teams are evenly matched. This is what the WWE Tag Team Division is all about here on Friday nights. Absolutely, this is what you see every Friday nights with the men's tag team division. Teams putting on incredible matches like this, and Gargano and Ciampa once again with the tag team move. Beautiful move there to Axiom, and a kick out. We will also hear from, we know Becky Lynch is here. She is live. She is live, and she is out here, and she said she'll be here. She is here tonight, and she will respond to Lyra Valkyria's challenge. Yeah, last week we saw Lyra Valkyria issue out a challenge to Becky Lynch to face her in Dublin, Ireland for the WWE Women's Championship. Becky wasn't sure what she will do at the Chamber, and it was her protege, her longtime friend Lyra Valkyria, requested to have a match with her for the championship at the Elimination Chamber in Dublin. Oh, look at this now, Axiom with the rings of Saturn locked in. And Becky Lynch said she wanted to think about it, and we will find out tonight if she has thought about it. Lucha Bros have signed. Well, that's another AEW tag team that AEW have lost. And now Tommaso Ciampa all fired up. Knees into the corner. That's another one from AEW gone then. Oh, Nathan Fraser gets taken out. And Nathan Fraser has been taken out here. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, meeting in the middle. And there's the meeting in the middle. And DIY pick up the win. Here are your winners, DIY. DIY pick up the win here on SmackDown in the tag team in the SmackDown tag team division. What a victory for DIY, building some momentum in the tag team division. Carmella, you know I am Mercedes Moné, the boss, the standard, the blueprints of this women's division, the CEO of this women's division. And of course, Patrick would put me inside the Elimination Chamber because he knows that you can't have Elimination Chamber without me. And so, I will beat all the other 5 women inside that chamber and go on to WrestleMania and have a match with Becky Lynch. It's time I restore my credibility. It's time I restore my credibility by winning the chamber and beating Becky Lynch and claim my rightful place back on top. And Carmella, you're just in my way. Everyone saw what I did to Rhea Ripley last week. And Rhea, that's what happens when you mess with Mercedes Moné. Because there's a price you pay when you mess with Mercedes Moné. F-A-B-U-L-O-U-A-S. I'm bad. And here comes Carmella. Calm down, Graves. Settle down. Settle down, Graves. My sexy wife is here. Ding, ding, ding. The following contest is set for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Staten Island, New York. She is the most beautiful woman, Carmella. Carmella has a chance to go to WrestleMania to challenge for a women's championship. Because remember, she's a part of the #1 Contenders Chamber match. Absolutely. They will face the champion that Nessa does not end up choosing, because remember, Nessa has not made her decision on who she wants to face at WrestleMania yet. CEO, 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 CEO. And her opponent from Boston, Massachusetts. She is the boss, the standard, the blueprint, the CEO of the women's division, Mercedes Moné. Bit of a new look for Mercedes here tonight. It's about time she changed things up a little bit. Mercedes, it is Moné time here on Friday Night SmackDown. Alright, Isabel, see ya. Here we go, Mercedes and Carmella. These two actually have their fair share of history. And Mercedes and Carmella battled it out over the SmackDown Women's Championship. And now Mercedes. Oh, wow! Nice backbreaker there by Mercedes into the cover. Into the cover on Carmella, and Carmella has to kick out at one. Come on! Come on, Jessica! And look at this. Oh! And Carmella and Mercedes wasting no time here. And no time being wasted here. No time being wasted here between these two. Oh, and Mercedes gains the upper hand. And Carmella quickly gets the shoulders up. Now Moné with the enziguri. Come on, Graves, you got to admit Mercedes Moné is on top of your wife right now. Look, Cole, I know you're trying to win back Mercedes' affection. Just because you're trying to win back Mercedes' affection doesn't mean you can be biased out here. Three amigos, shades of a hero, Eddie Guerrero, and there's a kick out. I mean, you're one to talk. She's my wife. Why would I not want to support my own wife, Cole? And now Mercedes. Oh, man. He's looking for the money maker, but Carmella counted into the Malabuster. On Mercedes. Oh, and a kick out. Oh, and a drop kick. And now Carmella. And now Carmella building momentum. Oh, and Mercedes with a big kick. With a... And now Mercedes was sticking the frog splash. Big Meteora! Big Meteora there by Mercedes. Come on, Jessica. Get in position. Come on, Jessica. There's two. Mercedes screaming at Jessica. Oh! We're not getting in position fast enough. Oh! Yes! And look at this. Oh no! And now look at this. And now the beautiful locked in on Mercedes, and Mercedes immediately taps out. And Carmella with the win. Tap, tap, tap goes the boss, Cole. Here is your winner by submission, the most beautiful woman, Carmella. And Carmella with the win. And, oh, wait a minute. Is she seeing things again? And, oh my God, what the hell? And Mercedes. I think she's hallucinating again. We know Mercedes has been showing a lot of fear of Julia, but Julia is not even here. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a look at the new faction that Alexa Bliss has bonded with Tegan Nox and Nia Jax. Dun 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 dun. My queen, what are you doing? I'm not your queen. I am not. Tegan, Nia, I'm not your queen anymore. I am now your goddess, so bow down. You know, the Blissfits was such a lame name for our group. You can now call us the Goddess Collective. Dun, 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 dun. And we are going to take over this women's division. Tegan and I, we've got two losers as the women's tag team champions. Two dancing losers. Imagine those tag team titles on us, Tegan. Naomi and Tiffany are making a mockery out of those titles. Oh. And Ann Harris. Don't think you're going to get off that easy. The irresistible force has got her eye on you. Yeah, I agree, Alexa, The tag team champions are jokes. Don't think I've forgotten about you, Anne. I am going to squash you like a bug and take away your little treasure, the television championship. The Goddess Collective is taking over SmackDown. So all the other women better fear us. So SmackDown, bow down. Yeah. And here comes the phenomenal AJ Styles. Oh, that a won't none. No, that a won't none. Ding, ding, ding. The following contest is set for one fall, making his way to the ring from Gainesville, Georgia. Weighing in at 218 pounds, the phenomenal AJ Styles. Well, Alexa Bliss is no longer the queen. She is now the goddess. It doesn't matter if she's a queen or a goddess. I still love me some Alexa Bliss. You're a married man, Graves. Well, AJ Styles set to go one-on-one with Santos Escobar of Legado del Fantasma. Legado del Fantasma called out AJ Styles, called him a washed-up has-been. Imagine calling this man, AJ Styles, washed up. And his opponent, being accompanied by Angel, Berto, and Elektra Lopez, Santos Escobar. Legado. Imagine calling this man, AJ Styles, washed up. Well, let's not forget AJ Styles at one point faked a retirement just to get a shot at the WWE Championship, Cole. Are we just going to forget about that? I saw that Kyrie beat Elektra on speed. Yeah, Elektra. She beat Elektra. Did anyone really think Elektra was gonna beat Kyrie? Come on now, don't be ridiculous. Come on now, don't be silly. AJ Styles. I'm telling you, the finals is gonna be Io and Kyrie. I'm telling you. The finals is gonna be Io and Kyrie. I will be shocked if it's not. And they want to create a secondary title, but yet they created a women's title on speed. You want to create a secondary women's title? Well, you've already created one. It's called the Speed Championship, you moron. And yet people have the nerve to say AEW creates too many titles, but yet WWE creates 2 speed titles, which are completely unnecessary. Now, a mid-card title for the NXT women's division, fine, I can accept that. Fine, I can accept that, but seriously. And then you've got that ridiculous Heritage Cup thing that, you know, no one cares about. Why is that even still a thing? Why is that Heritage Cup thing still a thing? I have no idea why. Look at AJ Styles! Ho ho! Nice move there by the phenomenal one. But again, people wanted to call out AEW for creating too many titles, but when WWE does it, everyone's like, oh, more titles, this is good. For some reason they think creating more titles fixes an issue. More championships doesn't equal problem fixed. I'm sorry. Creating more titles doesn't fix the issue of not giving more people TV time. Or, in Speed's case, time on Twitter. Because who the hell wants to wrestle for 3 minutes on that show? And now Santos Escobar takes down AJ Styles. This could be a huge win. You have no idea. You have no idea how a victory... Oh, and a kick out. You have no idea how much a victory over the Phenomenal One could do for the career of Santos Escobar. Oh, I am not saying it's not going to do anything for him at all. It would be a huge victory. It apparently counts as a championship. Yeah, which is stupid, the Heritage Cup. The Heritage Cup shouldn't count as a championship. They get rid of the 24/7 title because they thought that title was meaningless and pointless, which I agree it was. But then they create 3 more championships that were pointless and useless. The Speed titles. They create 2 more titles that are useless, the Speed titles, and then they use that Heritage Cup thing. Talk about hypocrisy. Talk about hypocrisy. You don't want pointless and useless titles, then stop creating more. Then stop creating pointless and useless titles. People want AEW to make a women's tag team titles, which I say no to that. I don't really want a set of tag team titles for the women's division in AEW. They don't even have enough teams. They've only got like... maybe Harley and Saraya? Maybe Harley and Saraya and Anna Jay and Ty Mello whenever Ty Mello comes back. Like, that's not a massive division. So if you want to create a women's tag team titles, you got to start making more teams. That's really all I can really say about that, really. Oh, wait a minute. Santos Escobar in trouble, and a Styles clash by AJ Styles. And AJ Styles picks up the win over Escobar. And AJ Styles with the hard-fought victory. With the hard-fought victory over Santos Escobar here. And oh, look at this now. Humberto and Angel from behind trying to 2-on-1 AJ Styles. And now look at AJ Styles. Look at this. And AJ Styles now overwhelming Legado all by himself here. And a phenomenal forearm to Berto. AJ Styles has just wiped out Legado on his own. Who's washed up now? Who's washed up now, huh? Oh, they don't want none. No, they don't want none. Well, AJ Styles definitely proved here to Legado del Fantasma. He is definitely not washed up. It felt like we saw the Phenomenal One of old. Yeah, I know what you were talking about. You were talking about the Heritage Cup. I know. It's stupid that it counts as a championship. I'm just saying, AEW have been criticized for creating making too many titles, but when WWE does it, it's perfectly fine, which I think is very hypocrisy. You can't get mad at one company for making so many titles, but then praise the other company for doing that exact same thing. The hypocrisy in the wrestling community is just off the charts. Well, let's take you back to last week on SmackDown. It was Indy Hartwell one-on-one with Alba Fire. These two had a tremendous match, but in the end, Indy Hartwell scored the win over Alba Fire. Yeah, this is becoming quite a bit of a back-and-forth rivalry, and it was Isla Dawn who challenged. And Isla Dawn had laid down a challenge to Candice LeRae, and Candice LeRae had accepted the challenge. Indy, Detroit stinks. I agree. This joint absolutely smells. It reeks. Alba, Isla, Unholy Union, you want to come out to us? You want to pick a fight with us? Did you two not learn your lesson last week? You saw what we are capable of. Indy Hartwell beat Alba Fire last week, and Isla, I took you out last week. Unless you two want another pounding, I guess you two want another pounding. So that way you two can understand what happens when you come to the way down under. Oh, Tiffany, Naomi, keep those titles nice and warm, because those titles will be ours. Damn right. And no team is going to stand in our way. Not even you, Alexa and Tegan. Try us. Let's go, Indy. Ding ding ding. The following contest is set for one fall. Making her way to the ring, being accompanied by Indy Hartwell, Candice LeRae. Well, Candice LeRae and Indy Hartwell making their way to the ring together. Well, as we talked about last week, Indy Hartwell took down Alba Fire. Can the way down under make it 2-0 against the Unholy Union as Candice takes on Isla Dawn? I guess you could say Indy and Candice's entrance was lay cool or way cool. And their opponents being accompanied by Alba Fire, Isla Dawn. These two teams have obviously been wanting to climb up the ranks to get another shot at the tag team titles. But I tell you, this is becoming quite a bit of a rivalry. Between the Unholy Union and the Way Down Under. You know, this is something that I think the tag team division needs. You know, some extra feuds that go on within the tag team division. Doesn't always have to revolve around the championships. But yes, these two teams really want to get back in the chase. These two teams want to get back into the chase for the Women's Tag Team Championships. Now that Tiffany Stratton and Naomi have won the titles, they defeated Jessie Woods and Ashley Johnson to win the titles at the Royal Rumble. And now Candice LeRae wanting to make it 2-0 against the Unholy Union here tonight. Oh! Isla taking down Candice. So I spent some of my extra cash that I had left over after paying for the DLC. They had a 50% off. They had 50% off. There was a 50% off for some of the characters on Fighters, which was like $3. So I used it on Super Saiyan Blue Gogeta, which dropped me down to only $10. Which dropped me down to only $10. And PS4 had an old nostalgic game that I used to play as a child on their PlayStation Network. So I spent the rest of my money on that, which was around about $9, 8 to 99 ish. So I thought that was cool. I might stream that. You know. Yes, I agree. Candice and Indy's entrance should be in the game. Well, it is. It's just the way. But their new one where they put their hands together, where they put their hands up, should be in the game. And now look at this. Okay, and now Indy Hartwell now. Look at Indy Hartwell now getting on the apron here, distracting Isla Dawn. Isla was about to finish Candice off. Oh, look out here, and now Isla has Candice LeRae up. Has Candice LeRae up. Oh, wait a minute, look at Indy Hartwell here, getting on the apron, trying to distract Isla Dawn. And now Alba Fire! And now Alba Fire getting involved. And Alba Fire... Oh my God, and now Indy takes a swing. And Alba Fire with a gory bomb. A gory bomb to Indy on the outside. And now Candice now in trouble. Candice LeRae now in trouble. Isla Dawn with the call of the quarters to LeRae. And Isla Dawn gets the win over LeRae. Here is your winner, Isla Dawn. The Unholy Union getting some sweet, sweet payback on the way down under. Here tonight, Unholy Union getting some sweet revenge on the way down under here tonight. Who else was on sale? I think there was a Master Roshi that was 50% off. Jiren was 50% off. I already have Jiren, so I don't need to. So I didn't have to pay for that. And I think and also Baby Vegeta was 50% off. Like, not many. I think there were like 3 or 4. Are you gonna stream Gogeta on Fighters after this? I might. Last week did not go my way. But I'm not gonna let that put me down. Last week, I was shocked and amazed by the reception that I got from the WWE Universe. I may have come up short against Mariah May, but I'm not gonna let that hold me down. Now that I'm in the Elimination Chamber, I have a chance to headline WrestleMania, to live out my dream, to finally win a singles title. And Blair Davenport, you're in my way. Dakota Kai is going to be the future, and I am going to go to WrestleMania. Whoa. We're back live here on SmackDown, and here comes the man, Becky Lynch. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the WWE Women's Champion, the face of WWE, the man, Becky Lynch. Becky Lynch is here in Detroit. Lyra Valkyria last week laid out a challenge to the man to meet her in Dublin in the Elimination Chamber. And Becky Lynch is about to respond to Lyra Valkyria's challenge. The man has come around to Detroit. Becky, 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 Becky. Last week on SmackDown, my old friend Lyra Valkyria challenged me to a match for this championship at the Elimination Chamber in Dublin, Ireland. And I told her that I would think about that offer. So after weeks, after thinking about it for the last week, I've come to my answer. Lyra, my answer is yes. I accept your challenge for my championship at the Elimination Chamber. Oh yeah! Becky, 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 Becky. Two girls who grew up. I know Lyra likes to brag in a friendly way that she beat me for the NXT Women's Championship, and she did. But this time will be different. I will be honest with all of you, I underestimated Lyra Valkyria when I was the NXT Women's Champion. I thought she would be a walk in the park. And she shocked me. She shocked me. She beat me. And I will not let that happen again. So Lyra, I know you're back there. Two girls who grew up in Dublin, wanting to be here in this ring, wanting to become professional wrestlers. The both of us are coming home. And the two of us are going to put on a match for the fans in Ireland to remember. And Lyra, I promise you, I will give you the fight of a lifetime. A fight you are not going to forget. I will see you next. I will see you at the Elimination Chamber, Lyra. Damn, whoa, wow. Unbelievable. Becky Lynch has accepted the challenge of Lyra Valkyria. That's incredible. Becky Lynch and Lyra Valkyria is now official. Elimination Chamber in Dublin, Ireland. I cannot wait. I cannot wait for that. This is stupid, my ring gonna go. You should not be having to wrestle Kevin Owens tonight. And the fact that Patrick Ballantyne did not put you in the WWE Championship Elimination Chamber is a disgrace, Ludwig. I know. It is a disgrace that I was not chosen to be in the men's Elimination Chamber. But tonight, I will destroy Kevin Owens. I will destroy Kevin Owens tonight. Yes, you will. And after we are done playing with tag team, after we are done messing around in a division we don't belong in, LA Knight, I am coming for you, and I am coming for your United States Championship. Because the European arrogance is going to bring prestige and honor into that championship. So Kevin, Sammy, you two are going to find out. When you mess with the Ring Ganaga, you don't leave standing. Ludwig Kaiser and Gunther obviously still wanting the titles they wanted to challenge for. I don't get why Nick Aldis wants to piss off the Ring General by not putting him in the WWE Championship Chamber. Wait, you're blaming that on Nick Aldis? That was Patrick that made that decision. Well, I mean that Nick Aldis is wasting Gunther's time by putting him in the tag team division. Ding, ding, ding. The following contest is set for one fall, making her way to the ring from Auckland, New Zealand, Dakota Kai. Dakota Kai last week made her return after returning from injury, came up short against Mariah May, but tonight she gets the chance to get back on track as she takes on Blair Davenport here on SmackDown. Bum bum bam 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 da 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 bam bam dum bam 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 bum bam 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 bum 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 bum. Baby Vegeta doesn't have any dramatic finishes with anyone. That's kind of stupid because you think he would, but I guess Super Saiyan 4 Goku isn't in the game, so I guess it does make sense in a way. And her opponent from Wellington, New Zealand, Blair Davenport. It's the battles of the New Zealanders here tonight. It's the battle of the New Zealanders here tonight. And Blair Davenport looking to get back on track. Has been on quite a bit of a losing streak. Last week she tapped out to Rhea Ripley and the WWE Universe Well, they're chanting that right now. Shut up! You tapped out. You tapped out. You tapped out. Well, the WWE Universe are reminding Blair of that. We're here tonight. Well, Blair Davenport, that was a... Well, that was definitely a humiliation on Blair Davenport's behalf. Submitting in the middle of the ring to Rhea Ripley's Prism Trap. And now Dakota Kai had a tremendous showing in her return match against Mariah May. Came up short in a losing effort. But Dakota's not going to let that loss, put her down. Dakota. Oh man, and Blair wearing down Kai. Huh? Blair Davenport and Dakota Kai, two of the participants that'll be inside the elimination chamber in the #1 Contenders Elimination Chamber match. And now Davenport has turned things around here. Blair Davenport has now turned things around, and now a head scissors locked in here on Dakota Kai, trying to force Dakota to tap out. But Dakota gets free of the head scissors. And now the right hands. And here comes Dakota Kai. The right hands. And there's the scorpion kick. And Dakota Kai now starting to build momentum. This is not what Blair Davenport wants. This is not what Blair Davenport wants to see happen. Oh, and a big kick. And a big kick by Davenport, slowing down Dakota's momentum momentarily. And now Blair. What on earth is Blair Davenport thinking here? Oh my goodness, jeez! A super fatality off the top rope to Dakota Kai. This could be it for Dakota, and Dakota kicks out. And Dakota Kai kicks out, and Blair Davenport getting desperate. Ah! You can see the desperation on Blair Davenport. She really thought that would have been it. She really thought that was it. A massive fatality off the top rope. A very unique way of doing it, I suppose. And now Dakota Kai now building momentum. The leader of Team Kick starting to build momentum. Oh! And another kick right to the face. And Dakota flies to the outside. Dakota Kai has really turned the momentum around, and Blair Davenport. Oh, and Davenport now sending Dakota head first. Good night, Dakota. And now Blair looking for the Blair flash. Dakota Kai able to avoid it, and now Dakota with the go-to kick on Davenport. And Dakota with the win. Dun 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 dun. Here is your winner, Dakota Kai. Big win there for Dakota Kai. A big momentum booster for Dakota Kai after coming up short last week against Mariah May. What a nice momentum booster for Dakota Kai here tonight. Hey guys. Hey boys. Hey Ian. Hey. How you doing after that attack? Feeling a bit better, I suppose. You know, Nick Aldis is still trying to figure out who is the attacker. Still trying to figure it out, huh? Why don't you just say it's Ivy Nile? Because if you think about it, you fought her last time. True. Hey, look. Who do you think it was, Anne? Well, it wasn't Lola Vice. She proved her innocence. It could have been Ivy Nile. But from what Nick Aldis said, Nick Aldis said that he found the footage. Well, it wasn't very good footage, but he said that the person that attacked me had blonde hair. Oh. That could literally be anybody! Not the entire roster, but full of our roster has blonde women. Why don't you ask Alexa Bliss? And it could have been her. Yeah, could have been her. Could have been her. Might have even been Renee Young. Could have been Renee Young. Because I was the first one to beat her? Makes sense. But all I know is that Aldis told me that the attacker had blonde hair. And whoever that is, I will find out who did it. One way or another, I will find out who did it. What about your old friend Vanessa Rogers? Oh, you know, it could have very well have been her. You know, Sammy, you might be onto something. Look, Sammy, we don't have time for this, okay? Look, and look, you can figure this out yourself, okay? I'm just trying to help Kev. I know. We would help her too, but I've got a match with Gunther, and I want to kick Gunther's ass. Okay, we will deal with that. And we will deal with Gunther and Ludwig, and then once we're done with that, we'll help you out with the investigations. Sure, thanks, boys. I appreciate it. Woman with blonde hair attacked Ann Harrison. That could literally be anyone. There's so many women on this roster with blonde hair. It could literally be anyone. And I think Sami Zayn might be onto something. It could have been Vanessa Rogers. Ding ding ding. The following contest is set for one fall, making his way to the ring. He is one half of the WWE Tag Team Champions, Kevin Owens! Well, last week, Gunther and Ludwig Kaiser won a tag team match against Chase University, and they called it a disgrace that they are in the tag team division. So Nick Aldis has made this match between Kevin Owens and Gunther, and he says if Gunther wins, then he and Ludwig will get an opportunity at the Tag Team Championships. Yeah, and I tell you one thing, it's not a title that Gunther and Ludwig want to win. Gunther wants the WWE Championship, and Ludwig wants the United States Championship. Isn't it that difficult? So that Yu-Gi-Oh monster I sent you the night with a red spear and the horns, what made you say it would be a ground type? It's just my guess. It's just my guess. And here we go, Kevin Owens. I just think it would be a ground type because it just looks like something that would. It just looks like something that would be a ground type. And Gunther and Kevin Owens here on SmackDown. Remember, if Gunther wins this match, then he and Kaiser get a shot at the tag team titles. The nerve of Ludwig Kaiser to... Oh, look at this now. Look at Ludwig. The nerve of Ludwig Kaiser to say that Patrick is a fool for not wanting to put Gunther in the WWE Championship chamber. Oh, and look at this. And now Sami Zayn. Hey, back off. Come on, man. Oh, man. And Sami Zayn scaring off Ludwig Kaiser. Scaring off Ludwig Kaiser momentarily. I'm just saying, like, Ludwig Kaiser's got the nerve to say that Patrick is foolish for not wanting to put Gunther in the WWE Championship Chamber match when Gunther is already busy with the WWE Tag Team division. That's why Patrick didn't put Gunther in. And look, and Gunther and Ludwig have made it very clear they don't care about this tag team division. They don't want to be a part of this. They want that. They've got their own goals, and Nick Aldis is clearly preventing them. But well, it's something different. You know, it's something fresh and something different for Gunther and Ludwig Kaiser to do. It's something fresh and different for them. Being a part of the tag team division is definitely going to be refreshing for Gunther. Gunther is not a tag team wrestler, Cole. Does Gunther look like the kind of guy that wants to put on tag team classics every single week? Does he look like the kind of guy that wants to entertain these fans with great tag team wrestling? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. This guy is not a tag team wrestler. Well, he is now, and he's going to have to deal with it. And Gunther now in control of Kevin Owens. Looking to put Kevin Owens away, looking to earn a future title opportunity here, and Kevin Owens now fighting free. Gunther is not like all the other guys that would be willing to be a part of this division. And now Owens has Gunther on his shoulders and a rolling senton! Shades of Mr. Kennedy. Oh, and look at this, and Gunther rolling out of the ring. That is shades of Mr. Kennedy right there. That old senton off the second rope. And now Kevin Owens now finally bringing Gunther back inside the ring. And now into the cover. And Gunther powering out. And now Gunther lifting up. Look at the power of the ring general. Gunther, a former United States champion, former Intercontinental champion, former WWE champion, and former World Heavyweight champion. For him to complete the Grand Slam He has to win the tag team championships. He's won every major singles title, but to complete the Grand Slam... Oh, look at this! And a pop-up powerbomb to Gunther to put him away! Oh, and a kick out. And for him to complete the Grand Slam, he's going to have to win the tag team titles. And now a stunner by Owens! And now a stunner by Owens! Gunther in trouble! Gunther in trouble! And Gunther kicks out! Oh, man, that was close. And now look at Ludwig now. And now Ludwig... Oh, and Ludwig now pays for it! Ludwig tried to get involved. Ludwig tried to run and interfere. And Kevin Owens gave him a good old stunner for his troubles. Oh, and look at this. Kevin Owens is spending too much time. He's spending too much time worrying about Ludwig. Ludwig now getting back on the apron. And now Gunther getting back on the apron. And Sami Zayn's seen enough. And now Sami Zayn has seen enough. And now he's going after Kaiser. Sami Zayn has seen enough. He's going after Kaiser. And now Gunther. Oh, wait a second. Gunther from behind on Owens. And Gunther got him. And Gunther's got him. Oh, my goodness. So my day. And Gunther's got Kevin Owens. Gunther, here's your winner, the Ring General, Gunther. And Kevin Owens is pissed. And Kevin Owens is pissed. He is furious. And with that victory, Gunther and Kaiser have now earned themselves a future shot at the WWE Tag Team Championships. Ludwig, Kaiser and Gunther will now get a shot at the WWE Tag Team titles, and Kevin Owens is absolutely furious. It's alright, man. It's alright. We'll get them back. Gunther. Didn't get it, Gunther. My guest at this time, the United States Champion, LA Knight. LA Knight, congratulations on becoming the new United States Champion, and now that you're a part of SmackDown now, thanks to the trade between you and Bronson Reed, what are your thoughts now as you're now the United States Champion? Well, first of all, Jackie, let me talk to you. As your United States Champion, I'll take on all challenges that dare to get in my way. Because as LA Knight says, I'm going to be a fighting champion. I'll take on absolutely anybody and anyone. Because I'm a fighting champion around here. Because that's all I want to be. I'm going to put prestige and honor into this championship. And I'm going to show the world why I am the megastar. You said you'd be a fighting champion, huh? So why don't you put that on the line against me next week? Mini Undertaker. That's your name, right? Mini Undertaker? William Falcone is the name. Right, William Falcone. Right. I see why people call you Mini Undertaker, because you ride around on a motorbike. Yeah. You want to face me, the Megastar, next week for the United States Championship? Yeah. Is that what you want? Yeah. All right, kid. I like your guts, kid. Consider your challenge accepted. And next week, you're gonna get dropped with a BFT courtesy, with everybody saying L.A. Knight. Yeah. Oh, that's gonna be awesome. Next week. Oh man, next week, that's going to be awesome. Next week, LA Knight and William Falcone for the United States Championship. That's going to be cool. And here comes the glamour, the undefeated Mariah May. Ding, ding, ding. The following contest is set for one fall. Making her way to the ring from London, England, the glamour, Mariah May. Oh my God, just look at this. Just look at Mariah May. Graves, do you mind? You're married. You're a married man. Do you mind? Well, I can't stare into the eyes of beauty. This woman is glamour. Just look at her, Cole. She is glamour and beauty sonified. This is my brutality. Yeah, but you're a married man, for Christ's sake. And her opponent, from Adelaide, South Australia, Rhea Ripley. And listen to this ovation for Rhea Ripley. I saw an idiot say that Rhea Ripley isn't a babyface. The person said, Rhea Ripley's character is not a babyface. Just because the crowd cheer her doesn't make her a babyface. Seriously, these idiots are so stupid. Rhea Ripley isn't a babyface. Her character doesn't fit as a babyface. She isn't really a babyface. The crowd cheering her only makes her a babyface. Like, so stupid. It's so stupid that these fans will make any kind of excuse to believe that Rhea Ripley is not a face. They will say anything to make it look like that that Liv Morgan is really the good guy in all of this. She's not. She is not the babyface. These people think it should. These people think it should be in reverse. They think Judgment Day should be the good guys. What? Because they speak logic? What? Because heels are actually speaking logic and they make sense? Means they should be good guys? Then that means CM Punk should be. If they're trying to say no one is going to cheer JD McDonough. Yeah, exactly. And no one's going to cheer for Carlito either. And who the hell is going to cheer for Dirty Dom? Don't forget about Dominic Mysterio. Who would want to get behind his bummy ass? Who the hell would want to get behind Dirty Dominic? Everyone in the Judgment Day, other than Finn Balor, aren't likable. Other than Finn Balor, everyone in the Judgment Day are not likable at all. Dom's not likable. JD McDonough ain't likable, and neither is Carlito. He ain't likable either. I mean, yeah, Liv is likable because she's been a face for so many years, but still, mostly everyone in the Judgment Day aren't likable. If Rhea isn't the babyface, then Liv isn't the heel. It's that simple then. Yeah, exactly. People are just saying because the heels speaking logic and they make sense automatically makes them the better person. So okay, then by their logic, that means Drew McIntyre should be the babyface and CM Punk should be the heel. Everybody should be booing CM Punk and everyone should be cheering. Then everyone should be booing CM Punk and everyone should be cheering Drew McIntyre because Drew McIntyre is speaking truth about what he says about CM Punk. Like, come on. That's like saying Julia isn't the face. That's like saying Julia isn't the face. Oh, yeah. Exactly. Even though I think Julia is better off as a heel, but, you know, I'll give this face run a chance to see if the crowd will cheer her or not. I'll give this face run a chance. But I definitely think Julia would be better off as a heel. But I get she has to be the face against Roxanne. They cheer her. They chant her name. Well, that's good. And now Rhea Ripley. Oh, look at this. Now Rhea Ripley trying to gain an advantage. You know, these two ladies are evenly matched here. Oh, sling blade by Mariah May. Nice sling blade there by Mariah May. Mariah May looking to put away Rhea Ripley. Oh, this could be a huge win. Ah! This could be a huge win for Mariah May. Oh, yeah, this could be a big victory for Mariah May if she can knock off a former women's world champion in Rhea Ripley. Oh, look at this, and Ripley drops the glamour. Mariah May in trouble. Mariah May in peril here. Oh, man. The first time we've really seen Mariah May get tested. Dakota Kai tested her last week, Graves. We saw Mariah May have a difficult time with Dakota Kai last week. Dakota really gave Mariah a run for her money last week. And now Mariah, where's she going? Move! Mariah May. Wait a minute, Mariah May's got a steel chair. Mariah May has a steel chair in her hand. Oh! Mariah May has a steel chair in her hand, and oh, look at that! Just threw the steel chair right into the face. And now look at this. Oh, and the glamour on the floor. Come on. This match is over as a disqualification. Mariah May realized she was actually on the verge of possibly losing. Mariah May did what she felt was the right thing to do. Mariah. And now look at this. Oh, look out. And now the Mayday on the floor to Ripley. With a second Mayday on the floor. And Mommy is out cold. Come on, break it up. On the glamour around here. Mariah May showing absolutely no care in the world that she got disqualified. Mariah May sending a message to Rhea Ripley and all of the women inside that chamber match. Nick Aldis, stop keeping me off TV. I want to wrestle. Renee sucks. Renee sucks. Are you complaining again, Renee? You probably attacked Ann Harris. You probably attacked Ann Harris, Renee. I'm innocent. You know you are a very valuable culprit, Renee. What are you talking? What does that mean, Nick? You were the last. You did lose to Ann Harris, so you could have possibly wanted revenge. If I wanted revenge, I'd kick Ann's ass in the ring. Sure. It could have been you, Emma. You're not exactly the most likable person. Do I look like I have blonde hair to you? Do I look like I have blonde hair, Renee? It's called you could have worn a wig. It's called you could have worn a wig over your damn head, Emma. Well, if you think you're innocent, then why don't you face me next week and prove it? You want to wrestle so badly? Then face me next week. Fine. I accept. Just make sure you don't get injured when we wrestle. Oh. I like it. It's official. Emma Bailey versus Renee Young. See you next week, Emma. Just make sure you don't get injured. That is huge. Well, next week, that is huge. And next week, we can confirm these matches are going to take place next week. LA Knight will defend his United States title against William Falcone next week here on SmackDown. LA Knight will put his title on the line, and also, there will be gauntlet. There are going to be 2 gauntlet matches next week. The 6 men and the 6 women that'll be competing inside the Elimination Chamber Moxley, Breaker, Cortez, Omega, Rollins, and Cody will all be in a gauntlet match next week. And the winner of that gauntlet will have the opportunity to enter the Elimination Chamber last. And it's going to be the same for the women's division. And it's going to be the same on the women's side. Mercedes Moné, Carmella, Rhea Ripley, Mariah May, Blair Davenport, and Dakota Kai will all fight for a chance to enter last inside the Elimination Chamber. And also just made and we also just saw this get made official. Emma Bailey, after suffering a concussion a few weeks ago at the hands of Braun Breaker, will return to the ring as she takes on Renee Young next week. But it's time for our main event here on SmackDown. The symbol, ding ding ding. The following contest is a 6-man tag team match. Making his way to the ring, Braun Breaker. And also next week, Cole, there's one more thing we need to talk about next week. I've just been informed that John Cena will be here live to make an announcement regarding the Elimination Chamber. Yeah, John Cena teased this past Monday on Raw he wanted to have a match with World Heavyweight Champion Jey Uso before the Judgment Day interrupted him. Yeah, John Cena will have his hands full with the Speed Champion Dominic Mysterio on Monday night. I cannot wait to see John Cena kick that dirty Dom's ass next week. Of course, only you of all people will be looking forward to that. One thing that make my heart sing. And his tag team partner from Cincinnati, Ohio, Jon Moxley. Come on. Wild thing. Jon Moxley making his way to the ring. A crazed psychopath. The lunatic fringe. The unscripted violence. And their partner. And their tag team partner. Being accompanied by Christina from the Keyhole Key in the Pirate's Grotto. Weighing in at 252 pounds. The Pirate King, Cortez. Go to the back, I've got this. I like that nameplate, by the way. I made some changes to the SmackDown thing just to try and make it feel a bit more up to date. Cortez making his way to the ring. The self-proclaimed Pirate King makes his way to the ring. Cortez had a tremendous match with John Cena last week on SmackDown. Burn it down! He might, who knows? Burn it down! And their opponents first, from Davenport, Iowa, Seth freaking Rollins! And Detroit are on their feet as they sing the song of Seth freaking Rollins. And here comes the best bell machine, Kenny Omega. And his tag team partner first, from Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada, the best bell machine, Kenny Omega. Kenny Omega over the last several weeks has been on quite a bit of a roller coaster. He defeated John Cena in a hellacious dream match. And last week he had a hellacious match with Seth Rollins and came up short. If there's one thing we can say about Kenny Omega, whenever Kenny Omega is in the ring, there's one thing we can always guarantee, and that is a bona fide classic. Boom, boom. Wrestling has more than one royal family. Adrenaline in my soul, every thought I've forced control. Through it all, the kick 'em overseas. Crowd is here, it's about to blow, waiting for me to start the show. Wow! And their tag team partner from Marietta, Georgia, he is the WWE Champion, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes! And listen to this ovation for the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. Won the title in his home state of Atlanta, beating MJF at Bad Blood. And won the WWE title at Bad Blood in his hometown of Atlanta. Winning in front of his mother. For the third time in Cody's career here in Universe Mode, he is WWE Champion. So you can technically say he's finished the story 3 times. And Bron Breakker starting things off here with Seth Rollins. These 6 superstars will be competing for the WWE Championship at the Elimination Chamber. Cody Rhodes told Patrick that he's a fighting champion, and he wanted Patrick to test him, and this was his way, and this was Patrick's way of testing Cody Rhodes by defending his title against 5 of the biggest stars here on SmackDown. Well, if you want to prove yourself as a worthy WWE champion, that's how you do it. And Seth Rollins, man oh man, what an asylum match Cody Rhodes and Jon Moxley had last week on SmackDown. Absolutely, that was a gruesome asylum match last week. And now Jon Moxley on top of Kenny Omega here. You know, Kenny Omega hasn't been his usual self as of late. You know, he's usually always in a good mood. But, you know, Jon Moxley over the last several weeks has been trying to tell Kenny Omega that it's time to move on from the WWE Universe. It might be time for a change, but Omega hasn't been taking to Moxley's mind games over the last several weeks. And Moxley has been trying to play mind games with Kenny Omega over the last several weeks, and it has not really been working out for Moxley. And now Moxley with dirty deeds. Shades of his wife, yeah, pulling out his wife's move. Oh! pulling out the move, pulling out his OG finishing move that was passed down to his wife, Renee Young. Come on, Kenny! And now Jon Moxley is just in control right now. His team are in complete control. Jon Moxley is all over Kenny Omega here in the early stages of this match. Come on, Kenny boy! Ah. And now Kenny Omega trying to fight back. And now Kenny Omega trying to fight back, and there's the V-trigger. Tag made. Oh, and here comes Cortez. And the Pirate King. And the Pirate King slows down the momentum, and there's a pile driver by Omega. And now Omega makes the tag again. This time to Seth freaking Rollins. Tags back to Seth Rollins. Tags back to Seth Rollins. Now Seth Rollins building momentum. And a nice stomp right to the chest. There by Rollins. Rollins has now turned things around here on the Pirate King. Oh, big knee. And a clubbing blow right to the back. And Cortez zeroing in on that back of Seth Rollins. As Seth Rollins has had back surgery. Seth Rollins is still getting over his back issues. And now Bron Breakker and all the other superstars now beginning to zero in on that back that Seth Rollins spent so much time off to heal. And all these superstars now zeroing in on that weak spot. And now, and Seth Rollins avoids Bron Breakker. Avoiding Bron Breakker's assault. And now Seth Rollins with a pedigree on the floor. Well, that's one way to slow down Bron Breakker. Well, that's one way to slow down the unpredictable badass, and a kick out by Breakker. And now Seth Rollins looking for a curve stomp. Oh, and gets speared into oblivion. Oh my God! Right to those injured, right again to the injured body part. Oh, that's one way to really zero it in. And now look at Moxley taking his sweet time, trash talking his former Shield brother. I was always the better man of the Shield. I'm better than you. You know it deep down. Oh. And now Jon Moxley trash talking his former Shield brother. And now Seth desperately trying to make the tag. Cortez is just toying with Seth. He is just toying with Seth. Seth nearly made it. And now Cortez, oh look at this now on the back. And now the injured back. And now a backbreaker on the back of Seth Rollins. This is now trouble time for Seth Rollins. He might have no choice but to give up here. Seth Rollins might have no choice but to give up. But Seth Rollins showing he's still got fight. And a knee strike, trying to make the tag to Cody. Oh, look at this, and gets caught. He gets caught. Back first. Right to the injured back, and Cody Rhodes saving. And Cody Rhodes couldn't stand by and watch anymore. He saves Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins in deep trouble. And now look at this. Oh! And now Seth Rollins. Oh, man, walk the plank. And Seth Rollins kicks out. Come on, Seth. Come on! And the WWE Universe trying to rally Seth Rollins back into this match. Seth Rollins badly needs to make a tag. He desperately needs to make a tag to his team. To the fresher men to the fresher men on his team. And Jon Moxley dragging Seth Rollins to the center, trying to keep him away from his team. And now Moxley goes to the paradigm shift. Seth Rollins counters into a stomp! Can Seth Rollins make the tag? Seth Rollins needs to make the tag. And he does. And here comes Cody Rhodes. And the American Nightmare is all fired up. And the American Nightmare all fired up. And now Jon Moxley quickly slows down that momentum. And Braun Breaker now lifting up Cody. Oh, Cody counters into a chop block. And a disaster kick by the WWE Champion. And Cody Rhodes has just single-handedly turned this entire match around. And now the unpredictable badass Braun Breaker getting to understand what it means to be in the ring with the WWE Champion, Cody Cutter! A beautiful Cody Cutter to Braun Breaker, and Jon Moxley makes the save. And Moxley saving this match, and Seth Rollins. And Seth Rollins with the tag. Seth Rollins now takes out Moxley. And Omega. And now Omega looking to end things here. And Seth Rollins, what is Seth doing? And Seth Rollins now coming into the ring to take out the opposing teammates. Seth Rollins Kenny Omega was about to end it. What the hell are you doing, man? What? Trying to help you out. What are you doing? I got this. And oh my God! And Braun Breaker with a spear to Omega off the distraction. And Braun Breaker gets the win for his team. Wow! Kenny Omega and Seth Rollins had an argument. And that argument led to their downfall. As Seth Rollins was taken out by Cortez and Cody Rhodes was fighting with Moxley on the outside. Here are your winners, Braun Breaker, Cortez, and Jon Moxley. And Kenny Omega frustrated. As he has every right to be. Kenny Omega had this match won. Seth Rollins came into the ring. He saw Cortez in the ring, and he stomped him as Kenny Omega was about to do the one-winged angel. Kenny did not like this. Kenny did not like Seth interfering, and that slight distraction allowed Braun Breaker to spear and pin Kenny Omega in the middle of the ring. That is a huge pinfall win for the unpredictable badass. Yeah! And now look at Kenny Omega, and Kenny Omega arguing with Seth Rollins, and Cody trying to play peacekeeper here. Come on, stop it! Stop fighting, both of you! And Cody Rhodes trying to play peacekeeper, the WWE Champion trying to play peacekeeper here between Omega and Seth Rollins. Oh my goodness, what is going to happen next week? Thank you for joining us, and good night.